Hi, Alex.
Hi, Roji.
I've been busy revising my paper these days, and some reviewers have given me some feedback, especially on the introduction and conclusion part.
What a coincidence. That's our topic for today.
Oh, that's
Introduction
great.
and conclusion.
That's great. So, what advice do you have on writing better introduction conclusions?
We already know how to structure our paper. Every paper should have an abstract, an introduction, the body of the research, and the conclusion. The abstract is a very brief summary of the paper. The introduction is where you lead the reader to the main topic, introducing and reviewing some some previous research that has been made on the topic, something that's happening also that has happened and leads the reader to the topic. The body of the research is where you show your research in detail. As we have seen before, you can divide your body of the research in a research design, research findings and results, and your own analysis. And then conclusion, in the end, would be the part where you, as the word indicates, you conclude your paper, and also you can give out the results and findings of the paper.
Yes, my teachers once said a good introduction can draw the reader's attention. And also an introduction should include the outline or the structure of the paper. So how can I organize an introduction?
An introduction, in general, should have these elements. First, the background information about the topic. Second, the introduction of the topic of the essay. Third, a justification of the choice of the topic's focus. And fourth, outline of the essay structure. Fifth, definition of key terms related to the topic. Sixth, thesis statement. And the last one, the purpose for writing the essay.
Well, there's a lot of things. And I think some of the elements above may be overlapping each other. For example, the background information may be part of the justification, and the thesis statement may be linked to the author's point of view, his purpose.
That will depend on your paper, on your research. Maybe if the unity and consistency of your paper requires you to do so or enables you to do so, you can omit one of these elements, or you can merge two or three of them into only one. That depends on your research, but always every paper must have this element, which is the outline of the topics you are going to write about in your research.
Okay, I think I'm getting to know how to write introduction. So what about the conclusion part?
The conclusion will have generally the following elements, which are the logical conclusion, a brief summary of the main ideas, comments, and prediction of future development of the topic. And also, if you want, you can add two more elements, which are future research that may be done around the area you are researching on, and the limitations of your work.
Limitations? I don't quite understand. Why should I tell other people about the problems of my research?
Well, it's kind of a humble act, because every paper has its limitations. The theory, the method you are giving out, you are proposing with your paper, has its limitation, is limited to certain conditions. So to writing them in your conclusion, to showing them, well, it is to show that you acknowledge these limitations. And so it's a humble act to say it, but it is also a kind of protecting your own research from future critiques, showing that you know the limitations. And also, showing the limitations is linked to the future research that can be done in the topic. You have research, so because it is opening a door to future writing, future research for other experts to be done.
That sounds reasonable. And my supervisor told me that I should mention some specific data in the conclusion part. It will help the readers to know the research better.
Yes, but never all the details, just a brief summary of them.
Okay, I think I am learning a lot today, and I'm now going back to revise my paper again.